Videos are not on, you can be rest assured that you will not be part of the class.
Yes, Mr. Nizar.
Tisha, Rosa, Sushma. Ruchi, Mansi.
Sir, actually, I'm somewhere out.
You are somewhere out. Okay. So, ठीक है. Let me begin. So this is going to be more of an interaction class, right? Where most of us are going to discuss certain things between each other. Any clarifications, any doubts, right? I presume that. So Gaurav, can you give me the rights to share the screen, please? Gaurav, are you there? Just a minute, guys. I'll have to call this guy. All right, guys. So I hope we all remember what was covered 2 days ago, right? About the structured GD, the unstructured GD, uh, talking about the kind of topics that we can expect, the direct topic and the abstract topic, right? Then the prep model. I hope you remember point, reason, explain, and then place your point. Okay. And while points and reasons are one of the most important ingredients, explanation is something that you can miss out if you do not have one, right? And then you had pointers on how I can generate my pointers for that particular topic, right? Looking into the KWA, that is keyword analysis, then looking into WAP for part of it, that is viewpoint of affected parties, then looking into the spelt side, the socio-economic, the political, the economical, the legal, and the technological side. And then we were also into the various roles that people play, right? The professors, the gatekeepers, the salesmen, the butcher, and so on and so forth. And finally, we also spoke about the importance of non-verbal communication. While we agree, disagree how our body language communicates with the other person, that's also one of the most important ingredient to work with. Right. So we are now moving on and getting into some other important issues that we would like to talk. Now, what are the skills judged in a GD? If I have to overview, put it in this way. Okay. So number one is how good are you communicating with others? Now, when we say about communicating, it is more to do not to do with language, but more to do with the tone of the language. Okay. How friendly, am I accepting the pointers provided by the others? Am I directly rejecting them? So they are more to do with the tone of the communication. Then comes how easily you behave and interact with other group members, right? So you may like someone, you may not like someone. So are you there directly giving that, the signals kind that, yes, I like this person, whatever he's talking, I do not like this person's point of view, kind of a thing. How open-minded you are, right? Are you ready to accept others' points? Are you ready to accept a challenge to your own point, right? Are you ready to accept a direction which is away from what you are directing the entire group to? So how open-minded you are, okay? How flexible or rigid you are in accepting the viewpoints of others in the group. Your leadership skill, that's very important. That's one of the most important ingredient while they are looking into someone for the master's program, because master's program people are typically doing it to get into the managerial and leadership role, right? The middle management and the senior management role. And that's where a leadership quality is one of the most important one. Your analytical abilities, are you more of a subjective kind that you guess and throw your informations, or do you back it up with figures and facts? So your analytical skills are one of the most important ingredient. Again, your problem solving, critical thinking, time management skills, your skills at putting forth your ideas in an unbiased manner, right? Very neutral when you're placing your pointers, your social attitude and your confidence. Okay, so irrespective of, the last point is one key aspect where most of the people miss out. Irrespective of the topic, ensure that your confidence is always high. You may not have knowledge on a topic, but you can always generate information for that topic. Okay, you can always generate information by listening to others, by keeping your ears open. So never ever listen to a topic and put down your paper and pen saying that yaar ye to mere se nahi hone wala. Clear? So that will throw your confidence completely down. Okay, now moving on. We spoke about how to generate ideas, the KWA, the spelt kind of a thing. So identify the keywords. I'm coming back to it again. Explore each word, the definition and the meaning, right? Keyword analysis means what? You are trying to define the word. Okay, so for example, if someone says that, okay, is it valid for TikTok to be banned? Now you're going to define words. You're going to define what ban means. Okay, you are not going to just assume that ban is a word that everyone understands. Clear? So it's very important that you try to give meanings and definitions of each word, because that is your perception or your point of view. Someone else's point of view may be something different. Now, what happens when you do this? You give life to the entire discussion. Okay, you give thoughts, ideas to the other people about your discussion. So that's something that you have to do. Listen to others, make points and take the key aspects. Third point is the most important, that I have seen most of the people not doing it. Okay, so why is it so? Now, when does this impact us? Number one, when I have been given a topic for which I have no clue what to talk. Okay, there are obviously informations, right, which we are not aware of. So I have been given a topic where I have no clue what to talk. Now, what should I do in that case? Should I be silent? That means that I am never going to get through that GD. So what I do is I will listen to others. Okay, I will try to understand what they are talking. I'll take those key points and make my own point on it. मतलब मैं तुम्हारा ही पत्ता लेके उसे मरोड़ के, right, I will put it back on the table. I'll take your own card, play with it, change it and put it back on the table. What are the two things that happens when I do this? Any idea? Can anyone tell me what are the two things that's benefiting me when I do this?
So you're providing a well-informed answer.
Okay. What else, Nisha?
And so, like, it gives clarity to the point. I mean, you give a particular clarity to that point.
Okay. Anyone, anything else?
So you could also get marks on speaking on such topics, like if you participate in the conversation.
Okay, Ruchi. So that's one valid point, that so Nisha said you're going to give directions or you're going to give much more clarity. Ruchi said that you're going to get pointers because you're participating in the GD, right? Now let's assume this, that I have Pratiksha here, we have Swikrut here, we have Ayushi here. Let's assume that all three of you have spoken on one particular point, okay? And similar with others, okay? Let's assume that all of you have spoken on one particular point, and I am one of the guys sitting in the GD who has not spoken anything. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your point, reframe it, and put it back on the table. Two things which is most important is going to happen. Number one is I'm participating. Number two, when I put this point, all three of you will agree with me. You know why are you going to agree with me? Because it's your own point. You can't disagree with me. Okay? So what has happened over the period of time? I have placed a point and I have got the group agreed to me. Because I put their own point over there, right? But I have just not repeated the point. I have changed the point, right? I have reframed it, rephrased it, and placed it. So it may not sound repetitive. It will surely sound to be something that most of you will agree if you have spoken on it. There is someone who
Yes, I was asking about the repetition only. Will it not sound repetitive when you say the
so
same thing?
if you okay, Ayushi, so you have to have the essence of it. Okay, you have to have the essence of it, but you cannot use the same ingredients to it. Then it's repeating. For example, let me say I see Ayushi cooking something. Okay, if I cook the same way using the same ingredients and the same quantity, then I'm repeating what you have done. But if I put it in some other way, I decorate it, I put some other ingredients, but the base is same. एक भी पनीर, तुमने भी पनीर की सब्जी बनाई, मैंने भी पनीर की सब्जी बनाई, right? लेकिन by the end of the day, the name that you have given and the name I have given probably is different, but the base is the same. We are talking, both of us are talking of the same thing. So repetition is not bad. It becomes bad when you repeat exact statements. Okay, if you reframe and work out, that gives you two things. One is, as I said, participation. Second is, as I said, approvals. Third most important thing is it shows me, or shows the person who's judging me, that I have been a good listener. Because if I'm not a good listener, I will not be able to repeat any points. And a group discussion requires not only a good person who speaks, but it also requires an equally good person who can listen. Okay, so if in case you are stuck in topics, in ideas, then this is one thing that you can do. That is, listen to others, reframe it, make points, and put them. Okay, the third thing that you have to do is, when people are talking, think about it, whether the statement you feel is absolutely true, or whether the statement that they made you feel can be disagreed. Okay, now if you feel that whatever this person has spoken can be agreed upon, then generate an example to it or a reason to it. Ki why do you think it can be agreed upon? Koi to apna personal reason nikalo. Personal reason in the sense, the reason that you have seen, experienced, gone through, or heard. Okay, and if you disagree, you take a reason why you disagree. Now what will happen here is, let's assume that I don't have much to talk, but let's assume that Nisha has spoken a point and I want to agree with Nisha. But if I directly say, you know what, people, I agree with what Nisha has said, then I'm not adding any value to the discussion. Okay, but if I say, you know what, people, I agree with what Nisha said because, and I add my point of view or my reason behind it, then that has two things happened. One is, I have got Nisha's concerns with me because I am actually agreeing to her point. And number two, I'm backing it with my own reason. which means I have got a bit of idea of what we are talking. Clear? So you can take an example for it, and any arbitrary example you can take. But as long as that example is in line with what you're discussing. The same thing happens when you want to disagree with someone. So I'll say, Samiksha, I probably may not agree with what you said because of this. Okay, I will not say, hey, look, I do not agree with you. Right? Or I may say, hey, Samiksha, you know what? I have a slightly different point of view because of this. Okay, then in that case, I'm not hurting someone's ego by directly saying that I'm disagreeing with you. Okay, so that's one. So agree or disagree with your point of view. Place it in significant intervals. This is another place where people, do big mistakes. They speak everything at one go. Chance mila karke sab kuch bol dete hain. I mean, given a chance, I'll speak everything. But what happens when I do that is in a 10-minute GD, because you speak only for 1 minute, someone else or the entire other members speak for 9 minutes, your message is lost in the discussion that others do. So people will not remember what you spoke because you spoke only for 1 minute. But now, if you speak for 20 seconds, but 20 seconds broken up in such a way, the people will feel, yaar, ye bahut zyada bol raha hai. Ya bahut achhi tarah se participate kar. This person is participating well. Even though I have spoken only for 20 seconds, but I spoke for 3 times in the GD, right? Which is equal to 60 seconds of a talk time. People will feel that I have spoken well and I have participated enough. So when you get a chance to speak, always ensure that you speak in breakpoints, in intervals. The intervals cannot be more than 20 seconds. The intervals cannot, the speech, the talk time cannot be more than 20 seconds. The talk time shouldn't be less than 15 seconds. If it is less than 15 seconds, you're lost. No one will remember you ever spoke. If it is more than 20 seconds, you're again lost because you do not have much time to speak. Okay, so ideally keep between 15 to 20 and keep coming in between one or the second time.
So what if I get a chance to speak and then I'm continuously speaking, but the other person are not contradicting my points? So I should just keep on keeping the points, or I should stop at a certain time?
So Ruchi, you will get two kinds of occasions. One is a place where you will keep speaking and you'll realize that nobody is interfering you.
Yeah.
Because they do not have anything to speak. Now in that case, you cannot do anything much. Kahan tak baat karoge?
Actually.
You can't speak for all entire 10 minutes, right? You have to stop somewhere. So what you can ideally do is, let's say 20 seconds, right? You drag that to maximum 30 seconds.
Yes.
And then you say, okay, this is my point of view. Does anyone here have any opinion on it? Place the ball rolling on the table. Two things. You are giving an opportunity to others to place their point. And if they don't grab, it means that your point has been accepted.
Yes.
Okay, but very rare, Ruchi, you will find a place where nobody is interested in speaking, only you are interested in speaking. Very rare you will find that place. And if you are very, very lucky to find that space, then you are ready to go for the next round,
Yes.
where the rest will not follow. As simple as that. Okay? So
Yeah.
this is typically a place where everyone will try to grab their opportunity. So thinking that people will not enter is something that you can do in the wildest dreams. Yes, there is one thing that can happen. People may not allow you to enter.
Yes.
That's possible. Okay, and that will be your wildest nightmare. Okay, so you cannot have both of them. So we'll come to that. So the importance of body language, we did speak about it, but again, be aware of positive and negative body language, right? Drooping shoulders, looking somewhere else, eyes closed. There are people who have a habit of eyes closed and listening, but that's your habit. That's not the person who's speaking, his habit. So he'll assume that you guys are slept off, right? So for example, there are so many people whose video is off. They have this probably this experience of they attending the class quite comfortably, right? But videos off. But that may not be the experience of the person. Okay, it didn't mean that you have to on the video. Soumya, it's okay, but still, right? But that's not the experience that I as a trainer will have, right? So I may be thinking ki video off karke, right? कान में डाल के जैसे कहाँ गई निशा? Nisha is doing a walk, evening walk. So maybe people are doing the same. So I may basically think of that way. So it's very important that you have to showcase your positive and negative body language. Okay. Be aware of your own body language. Avoid glaring errors. You may not like a person, you may like a person, right? Or you may not like the kind of words used by someone. Don't bother about it. There are invigilators whom we call as moderators who will take care of it. You do not have to bother much about it. Okay. Good eye contact. Do not be too conscious of your body language. As said, do not keep playing around. Don't worry about where's your hair dropping, how's your specs around. Don't bother about it. Just be very confident. Keep smiling and just keep giving information and taking information. This is your biggest quality that you should have. Don't keep a frowning and a serious face. That's the biggest disadvantage you can have in a GD. Okay, frowning and a serious face shows that either you are in too much of an attitude or you're least interested in the discussion. So don't get this onto the table. Okay, now certain questions that probably might come into people's mind. Number one, I don't feel too confident about my English. What can I do? Please help. Okay, so as I said yesterday, English is just a method of communicating. So it doesn't matter whether your English is good, bad, ugly, as long as you have a good content. If you do not have a good content, you have a good listening skill and you're generating the content from the others who are speaking, and followed by you are able to convey the idea that you want to convey. But please remember, never ever use slangs while you're talking. Okay, never ever use fillers while you're talking. We use a lot of fillers, u, types, right? Types. So never ever use fillers, never ever use slangs. Especially those who speak Hindi as the major medium of communication. We have a biggest problem using slangs of ka, ki, to, right? So these are the words that come in between our English language. So we have to avoid this as slangs. Okay. Fluency, as I said, is far less important. Most important is obviously the communication that you're doing, the ideas that you're trying to communicate. Next. Okay,
What if
yes.
all the members in the group are speaking in English and I'm speaking Hindi? It automatically will make me feel inferior. So what to do at that time?
Ruchi, the first thing is if all the members are speaking in Hindi, English, and you are alone speaking in Hindi, you will not even utter a word. The reality is this. Okay. Now, assuming that you speak in Hindi, you will be forced to speak in English because others are speaking in English.
Yeah, but if I don't feel confident in speaking in English, then
that's what I said. What makes you feel not confident in speaking in English?
I don't have that kind of fluency in speaking English.
Good. What did we speak? What did we touch base here? What is the last point?
Fluency, accent, far less important.
Understood? It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay. So, so don't worry about your accent. Don't worry about your fluency. Do not worry about your pronunciation also. Okay, that's least important. What's important is, am I able to place my idea using simple English words to the group? And trust me, guys, all people in the GD are typically educated ones. While they see that you are, finding it tough to communicate fluently in English, they will give you space and time to communicate. They will give you space and time to communicate. So do not even worry about it. Okay? No matter how much you have read about GD, which says that it's a fish market, this is going to happen, that is going to happen, by the end of the day, it will be very, very organized when you experience it. Okay? So don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
Now,
sir.
in case someone has any.
Yes, sir. Speak to it.
Yes, Vikrut.
So actually, sometimes what happens, it's my personal thing. So like when GD is happening, we have written a set of points. So and we just have a limited number of time to keep out all the points. So and at that time we kind of miss out few points which sometimes tend to be very important. So how do we, in that short time, how do we try to cover all the points?
Okay, Svikrut, I'll come to that. Keep this question with you.
Yes, sir.
I will answer this question right after a couple of slides. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. So I want to, if there is anyone, this is general Gyan. Okay. If there is anyone who wants to improve in English, because the time period is not huge, but still, right? One is try to read papers. So the best thing to improve in English as a language is read something and speak whatever you read and record it over your smartphone and listen to it properly. That's all. It's more than enough. Nothing else. Read, speak, record. Okay. The last one is something that most of them say. That's why I have written it down. But something that I don't believe, because speaking in English at home and friends is difficult. Remember, language speaking is something that you communicate. You need your opposite person also to communicate in the same language. Only then you will continue the communication. But if you are speaking in English at home, tell me how many of you will get the reciprocate as in English to the family member? None, right? I mean, since all of you are adults, it's okay, right? So we used to say, whenever our friends used to speak in English, so they used to speak in English, चढ़ा के आए ये English तभी बोलता है जब ये पीता है. So we never used to encourage them to talk in English. So that's what it's to happen. So basically, they do not get a reciprocation from our end. So it's very difficult. Yes, someone said something. All right. So it's pretty difficult. So what's the most easiest one? Read, record, repeat. This is the most easiest one. Okay. Do not try to have high words. Do not try to know, even if you do not know the meaning of the big words, it's okay. Avoid using big words. Otherwise, in the GD, you will keep thinking of what was the word to talk. And you'll forget the flavor of the discussion itself. So keep it very, very simple. Right? Pratiksha, anything that you want to say?
No, sir. I was saying yes, sir.
Okay, fair enough. So that's it. Now, how can I enter a discussion that is happening? I am weak at that. Okay. So I'm just putting it this and so that you can read quickly and then I'll tell you what exactly it is. Entry strategies, ways to enter discussion, enter at the troughs, established link to the previous speaker, add an example, reasoning, summarize at the right time, entry through role change, very effective. Now, what do I mean by this? So this is what happens in a GD, guys. Okay, I think I will not place the rest of the PPTs. I will just talk. In a GD, the first thing that you had heard is you would have heard people saying that, boy, if you start the GD, you already get brownie points. Okay. GD should be started by those who know what they're going to talk and what is the reason or what is an explanation or what is the direction that you're going to give for the entire group. Remember, talking about a GD is about leading a team. Okay. If you have given a point and you are asked to move into a direction, remember your team will follow the direction that you go. If you stand in that point, your team will also be standing in the same point. right? So it's important that if you are starting a GD, if you want to begin a GD, then it is not important to repeat the topic. Most of them I have heard. For example, let's take an example. Let's take a topic. Let's say Indian education system. Okay. Now I have come across people who start the GD by saying, friends, my name is Anand. Today's topic is about Indian education system. Let's talk. Now this is not the start of a GD. Okay. You're basically digging your own grave by making such statements. Okay. So I would rather say that, friends, today's topic on Indian education system tells us one main thing, that we need to figure out what is education in India and what are the law that governs education in India. Now, what has happened here? I have at least made people think on two frames, right? At least they have to talk on education in India and the laws that governs education in India. Okay, let's say I take another topic. I'll ask about a topic as should mobile phones be allowed to for kids to school, inside school? Okay, something that most I think it's a favorite topic for all of you because you have gone through, right? Now, many people will start by saying, yes, mobile phone should be allowed. Why? Because they wanted it to be allowed when they were kids. But that's not what a discussion is all about. So what you got to do is you got to break it up, right? What is this? Why is a school important? What is a mobile phone? What's the requirement of a phone, right? What's the requirement of school? Clear? What are the do's? What was why the regulation of not having a mobile phone came into school? Clear? So you have to have clear-cut definition of what you want to talk. And once you have that definition, that's when you can start a group discussion. Otherwise, keep mum. All of you, I hope you understood this. Okay, so group discussion starting is good, but it is good as long as you give a direction. If you're not able to give a direction, do not even start a group discussion. Number two, there are lots of people who say, sir, how do I enter a discussion forum when there are so many people talking, right? I don't get a chance to enter. Rule number one, no one will give you a chance to enter. You have to create one chance. So this is where I always suggest, or I always say, talk about, Kagya. Acha, how can I enter better, right? So I'll come here. So this is where I always speak about voice modulation. And that's one of my favorite topic to talk. Okay. Now, what does voice modulation say? I do not know how many of you remember this or how many of you have learned this. But a voice modulation goes like a sine wave. Okay. What does a sine wave mean? When I know what I want to speak, listen carefully. When I know what I want to speak, my voice goes in, is on the top notch of its level. Okay, I am loud, I am fast, and I am confident because I know what I am speaking. Okay, while I have reached the point of what I'm speaking, I will try to retain that speech. At that point of time, my voice is strong. Okay, I am not fast, I am moderate, but I'm still confident. But when I finish that talk, my voice goes down because the fact that now I'm thinking, what should I speak next? Remember, if you have to speak for 2 minutes, you cannot by heart that speech. Okay? You have to keep thinking of what are you going to speak next. And when you think of what are you going to speak next, that's when your voice becomes softer, slower, and you lose confidence. क्योंकि आप ये सोच रहे हो कि मुझे अगला क्या बात करना है. Okay? This is a point where I will give way from this point to all the way till this point. I will give way for anyone who wants to enter. Are you able to understand this?
Yes,
Because
sir.
as soon as you enter to talk, it gives me enough time to generate the next point. So जब तुम बात करोगे, the time you are talking, it's a breathing time for me. Okay, I am now thinking of the next point that I want to speak. लेकिन याद रखो, I mean, remember one thing. When I'm speaking in the top of my voice, when I know what I'm speaking, when my confidence level is very high, when I'm very strong and very fast, if you try to enter, you will only be rejected. You will only be rejected. So you have to look at this opportunity when someone is trying to gather his breath, right? Waiting for fillers. This is the time when you have to enter. Now you have to note one thing. This is the time when everyone also wants to enter. So the person who enters fast and the person who enters first gets an opportunity. Okay. Now, saying that, there is one point of caution. Now, what is that point of caution? Let's assume that all of us are speaking in a GD. All people sitting here. Okay. And now I want to enter the GD. I enter at that point and you are now ready to listen to me. I spoke for 30 seconds, 20 seconds, but I did not make any sense to you. There is a different topic, let's say Indian education system, and I'm talking about corruption. Does it make any sense? No. But I spent my 20 seconds talking about corruption. You know what's going to happen? You're not going to allow me next time. You are not going to allow me to speak next time because you realize that I'm not speaking something worth. So you will not give me that opportunity. But if I speak something which makes sense, which makes you think differently, you know what will happen next time? Yes. I'm speaking something worth and something differently that makes sense to the topic. Guess what will happen next time when I enter?
Other members will listen you and
Yes.
respect your point of growth.
So you
Right.
will be valued. I mean, your points will be valued.
Correct. Correct, Nisha. Correct, Samiksha. So what will happen next time is when I want to enter, you will be silent and ready to listen to me. Because you know now that the first time when I entered, I bought something different, which made you think. So you will expect that second time when I'm entering, it will make you think again. So you will give me opportunities to speak. So the first time entry is difficult. The second time entry depends on what you spoke on the first time. Remember this. Okay?
Sir, but can we expect these opportunities from every person in the group?
Yes. Yes. You can. Okay? So now what will happen, Swikrut, is, sometimes when you want to enter, there are people who will be talking loudly, who will be fighting. Many times you will get cut. You will get disconnected. Okay? So it may happen that, let's say, Swikrut, I am part of your GD. Okay? And people are talking, I'm also talking. And I see that Swikrut is trying to enter, but he's not able to speak because someone is not giving an opportunity. You know what I'm going to do first thing? Now, because people are listening to me, that's why I'm able to talk, right? So I say, hey guys, you know what? I think Swikrut has some point of view that we should all listen to. Two things, Swikrut. You will always then agree to what I say because I gave you an opportunity. Second, it shows my leadership quality then and there that I'm talking about. I'm involving all the members in the team. Okay? But saying that, you will always find one person who will never allow people to talk. one aggressive guy. Okay. In such cases, the moderator, the person who's invigilating your GD, he will take care of it. There has been times when the invigilator has said, look, boy, can you be silent and allow others to talk? And when an invigilator makes that statement, trust me, Swikrut, you will never talk after that. In the entire GD, you will not be able to talk because you'll feel that this guy is keeping an eye on you. Okay, so that's something that you will have to know. So how can I enter? This is what we'll have to look into the voice modulation and enter it the right way. Now, in case you really want to enter and you're not, concentrating on the voice, you can always say, excuse me, can I make some point? I have something to say. You can always make a request. Once, twice, third time, just enter and talk. Don't feel shy in grabbing your opportunity, because if your 20 seconds is not grabbed by you, it is grabbed by someone else. Okay, this is GD is also a rule of business. If you do not take the market by storm, someone else will. Okay, that's one. Now, so this comes into picture. Is it important to start a GD? Not at all. Don't stop yourself if you have a clarity. So if you know what you're talking, please start. But if you're starting, what you have to do, 1, you have to give a positive start. 2, you have to give a direction and the pace to the GD. 3, you have to give confidence to the others, right? And you have to gain the confidence from others that you know what you're speaking. Yeah, that's what gaining confidence is. Okay, and this is for 2 kinds of people, especially in your batch. Males, because you're competing with the high number of females in your GD. Okay, females, because you're competing with high equal egoist females in your GD. Females don't have to worry about males in the GD. They will always give you ears. तुम हाँ बोलो तो वो सुनने के लिए बैठे रहे. Okay, because of your voice, please note that, because of your voice, you will be heard at any range, any frequency, but not so with a male. A male's voice can vary. Okay, so not all males can penetrate a GD's voice. So it's very difficult for them. But for females, yes, it's easy in case you're surrounded with maximum male gender in your discussion. But if you're surrounded with maximum female gender in your discussion, your challenges are same. Because everyone has a voice that can be heard. Okay, so that's it. Now, what should I say if I want to summarize the GD? First, restate all points of view, right? Into summarizing a GD means that you have to accumulate all the points that was discussed in the GD and not talk about your points or any new points. You have to remember that you are not going to bring any new points and you're not going to bring any conclusion to the GD. It's a summary. It's not a conclusion. Summary is what was discussed in the GD. So I will say, okay, to summarize the group discussion today, we had opinions. This was the topic, and on this topic, we had opinions of the for side of it, the against side of it, and we had neutral viewpoint, right? So people spoke about this point, where few of us agreed to it, few of us disagreed, few of us had different point of view. Then this was the discussion that took over out of it. So that's the summary. I'm not going to say that, okay, this is the topic and I feel. No, it's not I feeling. It's the discussion that has happened. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to come back to your questions, Vikrut, just a minute. How do I manage an aggressive group? Don't worry. First, focus on your performance. You should know what you're talking about. Try to enter at least once or at least twice. Remember, there is a gatekeeper who will hold that aggressive group. And if there is a person who's too aggressive, then as I said earlier, the panelist will take care of it. But you have to focus on what you're trying to do. Certain things that you should not be doing. Okay, this is okay. For certain things you should not be doing. Okay, I'm assuming that this time your GD is going to be online. In case it's going to be offline, rule number 1, do not look at your panelist. हमारी एक बहुत बुरी आदत है, if you can understand Hindi. When we talk something good, we see everyone's face because we want to see the reaction. So the biggest reaction person that we try to see. Remember your school days examination? Remember your board examination? When you got the paper, what's the first thing that you did? You didn't see the paper, you saw others' face. कि भाई किसका face उतरा हुआ है, right? Based on their faces is how you judge the paper. Difficult, hard, easy. So this is what happens in a GD. When I make a very good point, first thing I do is look at the panelist, whether he's happy. That's not what I'm supposed to do. He is there to make his own, analysis. But while you are discussing, he's not in your discussion, which means he's not part of you or not part of your group. So don't even bother looking at him. Whenever you're speaking, speak only to the group members. Don't look at your moderator. When you're talking about someone's point, when you're disagreeing with someone's point, look at him for only few seconds and then talk to the group. So if I do not agree with a point that Mohini has said, then I will look at Mohini, tell her that I do not agree or I have a different point of view. But as soon as I do that, then I start looking at others. Otherwise, what will happen? Others will get disconnected from me. They will not be interested in listening to what I'm saying. So it's very important that. Okay. Assertiveness versus aggressiveness. Aggressiveness is high on opinion, low on supporting data, right? And so on and so forth. This is not that very important. Okay. Now, let me come to Sukrit's question. Swikrut, what was your question?
So my question was when we are given time to make a set of key points, for a specific topic, we make
Got
it, and we have a certain time duration, and at that certain time duration, we wouldn't be able to put out all the points. So, and in that process, we kind of miss out the few important points which will actually get us points. So how do we mix all the take out all the points in that certain duration? How do we convey what we want to say with
So
all the
Swikrat,
points?
Swikrat, the way the GD is conducted is a topic is given to you and you'll be given 2 minutes minimum to make your points. After 2 minutes, the panelist says, okay, the forum is open for discussion. Then you start discussing. And typically the panelist keeps 10 minutes in their mind. They may extend that 10 minutes depending on how good you people are discussing. They may shorten the 10 minutes depending on if there is no life in the discussion. Now, so it's very difficult for me to note down everything in that part of 2 minutes. That's what I want to discuss. Okay. So usually I'll do these things. Number 1, I will list down the points that I want to talk supporting to that topic. It may be pointers which are for the topic. It may be pointers which are disagreeing to the topic, right? It may be pointers which are neither decisions, but something that people have to think of. Now, once I have written this pointers, I will then, okay, this is what I used to do. So probably this works for a lot of them. So I used to mark them as C and U. Pointers which I feel is very common for people to think. Okay. So should mobile phones be allowed in school? Now, pointers which you feel is very common for people to think. For example, people will say, yes, it should be allowed because it allows an immediate important communication between the student and the parent and so on and so forth, right? But what has happened in the entire generation is people have forgotten school starts from pre-primary. It doesn't start from 7th standard. Okay, it starts from pre-primary. So how can I allow a pre-primary child to have a phone? Clear? So now there are common pointers. C means common pointers. U means uncommon pointers. Pointers which are important for the discussion, but they are something that people do not get it commonly. They are uncommon pointers. Swikrut. Okay. Now let's assume that I have made around, so typically in 2 minutes, what we say is make around 5 points. But please understand, when you are writing 5 points, you are only writing the keys of it. You're not writing in paragraphs of it. Because अगर आप paragraph लिखने बैठ गए, तो एक point में 2 minute खत्म हो जाएगा. So you write the keywords so that when you read the keywords, you know what you want to talk about. Okay. Now out of these 5 points, I will mark common points and then I will mark uncommon points. Now, what are the common points? Common points are pointers which is available with many other people. So let's say Soumya is writing something, Pratiksha is writing something, Mohini is writing something, Priyanka is writing something, you are writing something, right? So I will write common points which I feel that most of you have. That is the point that I'll place first in my GD. GD शुरू होते ही मैं common points डाल दूंगा. Why? Because as soon as I put that common point, I'm doing two things. One, I'm making you guys agree with me. Two, I'm removing a point from your point. अब तुम क्या बात करोगे? You do not have much to talk, right? Now you either have to repeat me, which means you're supporting me, or you have to think twice of bringing a new point. So I'm still in an advantage. So I put the common point, right? Now that's my first entry. Now I will look at the way others are speaking. If I feel the others are as knowledgeable or better knowledgeable than I am, then I will not take risk of holding my points for a long period of time. Okay, I will come out with my next point, but my next point will be an uncommon point. Two reasons. One, it allows me to enter the group discussion. Two, it gives a different direction to the entire team. क्योंकि common point बोल दिया. Okay, but let's assume that my group is a very easygoing group, that it allows me to enter at any point of time. ज़्यादा लोग बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, right? Only few people are talking and others are nodding their heads, because which is very typical in a group discussion. रुचि हो गया तुम्हारा, जाके खाके वाके सब आ गए, ठीक है? Okay, so in that case what I'll do is first entry common point, second entry again a common point, right? Third entry I will do an uncommon point. And meanwhile, Swikrut, let's assume that I cannot generate 5 points. I could generate only 1 or 2 points, right? Then I will try to place my points at the earliest and then start making notes of what people are speaking, because that also helps me generate more points, and more importantly, that helps me in summarizing, guys. So continuously writing down what people are speaking is important because it helps you in summary. Otherwise तुम्हारे पास कुछ नहीं रहेगा summary करने के लिए, सब हवा के बातें हैं. You will be having to remember कि ये इसने क्या बोला था, शक्ल देख के remember करना पड़ेगा कि इसने क्या बोला था, इसने क्या बोला था. Okay, so it's always important that we keep writing down whatever pointers we get. Understood, Swikrut? I think
Yes,
it
sir.
solved your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Anything anyone has, you can now raise.
I have a question.
Yes, Nisha, please.
Sir, today, so we had a GD round today in our class. So there was this topic around has Modi government really led to development? So it was for the motion and against the motion. But sir, you also spoke about being neutral and not being biased. So sir, having a point like I was against the motion. So sir, having a point, is that is that wrong, or is that would it lead to negative aspect of it? And so also, like if there are interviewers there, so they might either support a particular political ideology, and if I speak negatively, then that might would that affect it?
Okay, Anisha, so a couple of things before I answer you. When was this class for you?
Sir, today.
Okay, how many people were there in the class?
Sir, around 30.
30 people in the GD class.
But for that group, it was no, sir. Like for
Huh.
that group, it was around 8 people. Like
8
total,
people.
we had 30.
They have
members.
divided, sir, into 4 groups, and each group have 8 people,
Yeah.
8 members.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. And you had a topic on Modi government, right?
Yeah, for development. Like, did Modi government really contribute to the development of the country or not?
Was that much the topic, or was it also extended as speak for and speak against?
That
No, sir,
was
Only that
was
much.
the topic.
Only that much was the topic, right? Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, Nisha,
Yes.
you can speak both sides of it.
Okay, sir.
You can look at the development that Modi government would have done in certain pockets of the country. You can look
Okay,
at the development of Modi government done on certain areas of improvement across the country. Okay.
sir.
And you can also look at Modi government not doing something on certain pockets or certain areas. So for example, I'm sure that one of the point in your discussion would have been petrol prices, fuel prices. No.
Yes. So we actually didn't discuss.
No one was
about
speaking,
this,
only two of them
in a
spoke.
different-
Okay. So one thing that I would suggest to all of you is, while you're taking mock GDs, speak. Speak. Whether you know what you're speaking or not, it doesn't matter. Speak. Modi government ka pucha. Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you, Anand sir. It's another class timing is there, so we have to conclude today's session.
To overlap rakh ke na, Gaurav. ठीक है. Okay, last one thing I'll tell in that case is avoid being silent in your mock GDs. If the question, if the topic is on Modi government, it's okay. Talk about Rahul Gandhi. But talk.
Is
Okay.
it possible to talk about both the aspects, because it is not that everything was good about Modi government and everything was bad. Some things were good and something was not up to the mark. So is it
Right,
possible
Ayushi.
that
So you end up talking on both sides. But what I'm trying to say is there may be some people who do not know what to talk. They may not
No,
be.
sir. I'm
Yeah.
asking. I was not the part of the GD. I was part of the third topic. But I'm
Okay.
asking. So can we talk about both the aspects? Because some points may be that it is good about Modi government, and some points
Ayushi.
maybe.
So I have a question. Which was the latest movie that you saw?
Latest movie. Sir, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Okay. Which was the latest place you went?
Latest place. I went to my friends. I went with my friends to Marbella Cafe.
Okay, fine. Is everything good about it?
No, not
Sir,
really.
can we do
But
it tomorrow?
It was a nice place.
Gaurav, these are the students who have their class, or is it some other students who have their
Some
class?
other students have their class, so they are waiting for the different classes.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I will. You have to schedule one, Gaurav, for the Q&A. But Ayushi, it's very important to understand that GD, you have to speak both for and against. You have to look at both viewpoints. You cannot stick it to one. Keep this in your mind. And for all the mock GDs that people are going to do, please talk. Whatever you want to talk, but talk. That's the first rule. What's the rule of swimming? Learning to swim. What's the rule to learn to swim?
Move your legs
Jump
and
into
hands.
water.
No, get into water. बिस्तर में बैठ के move your leg and hand करोगे तो swimming नहीं आता है. Get into water. The first thing in a GD to know is talk. कुछ भी बात करो लेकिन बात करो. Okay, it may be anything under the sun that you want to talk, nothing related to GD. It's okay, but talk.
Sir, but you told that if our points are not valid,
Forget
then no one
about what I said, because you are not getting an admission in NIFT because you are not talking, or you're talking in this mock GD. I want you to talk in mock GD, Ayushi, because you have to gain that confidence of talking.
Okay, sir.
Once you talk, then let's make the talk right. That's important. ठीक है, गूंगे को क्या बोलोगे जब उसको मालूम ही नहीं है कि ABCD क्या होता है? पहले ABCD सिखाओ, फिर वो बोलेगा, राइट? ओके गौरव, अब मालूम है तू डंडा लेके आएगा मेरे पीछे। डन है। So we'll catch up, guys. We'll catch up again.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
Thanks all the
Bye.
participants.
sir.
So thank you everyone. You will get the tomorrow class time in your particular group. And that Mr. Gaurav, if you have any kind of query related to your GDPI classes, you can connect with Mr. Gaurav, whichever batch or group you are in. For the open session, the students who haven't registered with Ignite India till now and want to know more detail about the open session or maybe our pet classes, make sure you contact on the given number. The number is 9972046911. That number is on YouTube also. My name is Krishna Nansi. I'll tell you in detail about all the programs